Hi there folks, we're Travel with Johnny and Will, and we want to show you around our cabin on board Azamara Pursuit. We stayed in a Veranda Plus cabin, which was cabin number 8006. Come and have a look around and hear our review about this cabin. So then folks, now that you've had a look around the cabin, which we took footage of when we first arrived and before we really wrecked the place, let's quickly talk about the positives and the negatives, seeing as we've actually been here now nearly a week on board. Okay, so the first thing about a positive is that this stateroom is what's called a Veranda Plus, and the Plus is really the add-ons that you get as extra. So that basically includes a bottle of spirits delivered to your cabin on the first day. A litre bottle of spirits, which we probably are going to end up taking home with us. And as well as that, then there is a bag of laundry that you get done for free. You get one specialty dining restaurant included for you to book. However, we haven't been able to get ours booked. So for the internet, basically, you either get 120 free minutes or 25% off whatever internet package you decide to buy. So, for example, Will got us 120 minutes, and I then decided to purchase a package, so I got 25% off the package. Now, I have to say, though, the internet, it was consistent. It didn't sort of keep dropping or anything, but it was a bit on the slow side.
Yeah, it was definitely a little bit slow compared to what they have on Virtuoso, where they have that Starlink internet, which was amazingly fast.
And I think, to be honest, the price that I paid for it, I paid the streaming package, but the price that I paid for it, it was like a web sort of browse sort of package. I could have spent another $9 or $8.95 per day and getting like a streaming package.
You'd already spent about $100.
Yeah.
Even with the 25% off for 7 nights. Yeah.
Couldn't justify that.
No, not per person either.
No. So that's our Veranda Plus package.
So on this ship we have found the towels and linens to be really, really plush. The bed sheets and the pillowcases and the duvet covers are all really, really lovely and silky and soft. And the towels are super thick and absorbent and just, they're not like cheap
Yeah. You can tell that they have spent money
They've
on
spent
the
money
linens.
putting in good tiles, yeah, and it shows. So with Azamara, all room service breakfast options are included. We decided to opt for this one morning, and the selection and the quality and the warmth of the food, sometimes it's not warm when it gets to your room, was all top class. Yeah, really, really good.
Yeah, we've never been on a ship before where we've been able to have like a full English breakfast delivered to a cabin. It's normally just been more of a continental type.
And even I had the French toast, and it was still warm, which just would not expect. And that's probably just because the ship's so small and things are so close. It was great. Another great plus is the selection of plug sockets. Over by the desk there is 2 American, 1 UK, and then 1 European. There's also a single USB-A port for charging at each bedside lamp. And there's also 2 American plugs just behind me here at the end of that wardrobe area. So really well kitted out in terms of sockets.
The other thing was the cabin size itself is quite spacious. We haven't felt as if we've been on top of each other for the week. So yeah, it is. It's a decent size of actual cabin. For those of you who follow us, you know we love our AC, and we have to say that the air conditioning here on this ship has been fantastic.
Really
It's
good.
kept the cabin really nice and cool for us, especially on some of the mornings where the sun has sort of
sun's beating in,
on the balcony door. So the air conditioning has been superb. Also, as you've seen in the footage, we have a little mini bar. All items in the mini bar, which are mainly soft drinks and waters and things like that, and that's all free of charge and included in your package. And as well as that, they also leave 4 bottles of water in your cabin each day.
Back here.
Yeah, and if you drink those, they just replenish.
Yeah, the replenishment's been great as well on both the mini bar and the water. So the bathroom is definitely on the small size, especially for taller and fluffier cruisers, sort of like ourselves. Like the toilet is quite cramped. It's at a little angle as well, so obviously people with long legs, it's not the best. Then just in terms of the vanity, it's quite small and there's just not much elbow room about it. And then the big gripe is the shower. The shower is very small, very narrow in all directions. Again, with a shower curtain, and then for some reason our shower fitting didn't fit totally tight into the holder, so it just meant when you turned the water on, it was either coming out at you or it was just hitting the wall. It never seemed to want to come down to the one position on top of your head.
It to be.
I know, yeah. And then obviously that shower curtain, I know a lot of people dislike. We feel that there would be no other option within that room because it simply has no space for a door, and it's the best of both worlds. But yeah, just
the other thing was with the shower curtain. One thing that sort of makes me more confident that it's being regularly cleaned is that on the little tag, it has like a sequence number.
Yeah.
So that sort of tells me that at least somebody's monitoring the fact that they're being
being washed. Yeah.
There is a little sofa in the room. It is on the small side. You would only get 2 skinny people sitting on it. It is sort of folds out into a single bed, which obviously then is the reason for its size, but you could have probably fitted a bigger sofa in. The other thing that I wasn't a big fan of was the balcony itself. It's nice in terms of the size and the fact that you've got your table and chairs. However, I like there either to be the steel sort of balustrade round it or a glass front on it. I felt like when I was sitting at the table, if something was to roll off, it's rolling into the ocean.
Yeah.
Or I'm suddenly going to lose my footing getting up, and the next minute my phone will go flying off, or
so
hit a seagull
a
in the
glass
face.
balustrade would have made you feel a bit better then, Johnny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so something there just to sort of enclose it in a bit.
Yeah.
I probably would have preferred.
So we found the selection of channels on the TV to be quite good, although the picture quality at times wasn't the best. But for me, what was missing was the on-demand services. So if we wanted to, say, come in for an evening, watch a movie and start it, we couldn't do that. There was no option for that. And also there was no option for like reservations and looking up the daily planner or like checking your onboard account. So that was just missing a wee bit. For a cruise line of this caliber, it'd be nice if those features could be added.
Yeah, on the other side of that though, I think that we're just used to that because we've cruised on bigger cruise ships. If you want to go down to reception and get your bill, you're not standing in a long queue to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, but having more options, Johnny, is sometimes nice as well.
And if we really wanted to pick holes and things, the bedside cabinets don't match in with the rest of the room. Everything else is dark wood in the room, and they're like an oak. So maybe just the fact that they've been replaced recently, and it's just a wee bit mixy matchy. But look, they store things in the evenings, by your bed. They serve its purpose, so it's no big deal. All in all, whenever we've weighed up our positives and negatives, look, we have had a great cruise in this cabin, and we haven't felt on top of each other. The small bathroom hasn't really been that big an issue, even for taller and fluffier cruisers like ourselves. At the end of the day, we don't spend our entire cruise in there.
No.
So we've been very comfortable here, and really pleased with the service of our cabin steward Martin, and as well as that, the attention to finer detail in terms of restocking your fridge and making sure that what you've been drinking is replenished and things like that. I've liked that.
Yeah. So the cabins on Azamara Pursuit definitely get a good thumbs up from us.
So folks, if you've liked this video and you felt it has been useful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to be alerted the next time we post a new video. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye.